everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, huge Star Trek fan. Cannot stand Discovery because, well, it's, in my opinion, Trek in name only, and this is just more... What? Why? This came out a few days ago from, the 23rd, we're using Trek movies thing. Okay, so Chaos Theory is a new one, director Mark Pellington. Alright, so this is our new, Scene 3E, take 1. Okay, so F12. No, don't do visual effects. I see visual effects on the slate here, too. Right, I'm reading too much into the picture. I'm definitely reading too much into the picture. Last week, Alex Kurtzman, the overseer of all things Star Trek on TV, gave updates on currently announced projects. In the update, he mentioned the next batch of short treks. For crying out loud, the short treks were the worst. Like, they took Tilly, a character we actually kind of liked in season 1, made her so despicably dumb. And here, I do have to put trigger warnings on anytime I talk about Star Trek Discovery, because they do hire these people to come and stalk the channels. They literally do. If I'm telling you guys about something Star Trek Discovery, you know that I'm not a fan of the show, right? You know I don't like it, and I want it to be better. I want it to be good. I want to get excited about Star Trek. I am so cautious of this, because every time they do the short treks, they're always so random, and they don't even match their own canon. So what are they going to do? How are they going to ruin Spock now more than they already have by making him learning disabled and every other thing? And by the way, that's an insult to people with dyslexia. I am very dyslexic, and what they did with Spock, making him this superhero because he's dyslexic, I'm like, that's not what dyslexia is. Dyslexia for me means I have to really, really read something carefully if it's a word I'm unfamiliar with, and numbers. I'm terrible with numbers. I mix up numbers all the time. This is one of the problems, that they don't understand things. They don't understand the medical conditions that they're bringing into the show, the learning disabilities they're bringing into the show. They don't understand that. So, oh, Lord. Thanks to some folks on social media, we have some news on one of the live-action mini-episodes. It's called Chaos Theory. Director Mark Pellington quietly posted 2 images from his time directing a short trek in late May, including one with stars Ethan Peck and Rebecca Romaine. Here's the thing. Liked her as number 1. I even liked Ethan Peck as Spock. So before you're like, oh, you're just ripping on Discovery. No. I liked Ethan Peck's performance as Spock because they made him knock Michael Burnham down a peg, and anytime we get some anti-love for Michael Burnham, that character is just terrible, in my opinion. That character is just rude, nasty, know-it-all. She comes into the room like she's the smartest person in the room, and she's not. And there is nothing more disgusting than that type of person. You know, she has no humility, no humbleness. She doesn't grow as a character. This show is just all over the place, and please take this as constructive criticism and not just me ripping it into it. I love Star Trek. I want to love Discovery. I really, really do. Like, deep down, I want it to be the best thing ever. I want to get as excited for Discovery as I do Cobra Kai. Alright? I know that's a high bar to set. That's the gold standard now, is Cobra Kai for continuations, but his episode is titled Chaos Theory. Also noteworthy is that one of the Instagram posts used the hashtag Shaban, implying that Michael Shaban wrote oh lord. Here's the thing. Michael Shaban wrote probably one of the better short treks. In my opinion, it had nothing to do with Star Trek. It could have been anything. And that was one of its strengths and weaknesses, because it could have been any science fiction universe, right? And it didn't really fit in with Star Trek. That was in their vision of Discovery. So even when they change stuff, it doesn't quite work. At least that's in my opinion. Interestingly, Anson Mount's Captain Pike is not mentioned. Well, that's because they fired him. If you guys remember, there was some altercation a while back, and they pretty much all but fired him. They're like, oh no, he's not coming back, and there's this altercation, and blah, 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 blah. Now, if they didn't actually fire him, why did they go out of their way to say, hey, there's this altercation where something might have gotten physical? And I made videos about that too. That was always the big thing, is like, okay, is this show even coming back? if these short treks, now this is one more thing to confirm some of the rumors we've been hearing as well, is that they are not doing a season 3 of Discovery, they're just replacing it with a bunch of short treks. Well, we do have proof that they're doing a bunch of short treks now, at least one. They're at least doing one. So what other rumors are true that we're hearing coming out of Star Trek Discovery, I wonder? Oh, God, Runaway, don't talk about Runaway. Interestingly, Anson Mount as Captain Pike is not mentioned or presented in the photo. It looks like similar to the other short treks such as Runaway in terms of being a character piece, maybe a little side story that just features Number One and Spock, two characters we'd certainly like to see interact more. Well, like I said, he was fired, so of course he's not coming back as Captain Pike. Which is a huge insult to anybody who actually likes Discovery. People who like Discovery. Even people like me who don't like it. I liked Anson Mount as Captain Pike. He was really, really good as Captain Pike. Give the man a show. Give the man a spin-off of the Orville. Holy crap. He was really, really good. These two, really, really good. There's not a lot of problems I have with a lot of the acting in the show. A lot of it is the directing and the writing and the visual effects. There's just too many of them. It's not Star Trek to me. Oh yeah, and thank you for subscribing. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. This is just me rattling off the, are the rumors true? Are we only getting short treks for season 3 because they don't have the money to do anything else, and they're just kind of filming on what little cast they can get, what little crew they can get, and what existing sound stages they already have. And that was the point of the short treks anyway, was to be a huge, like a cash cow, basically. Something that would save them money, something that would get them get them a little bit of an episode. And here's the funny thing. Netflix didn't even want them. Netflix is like, oh, no, we don't want these. Nobody's watching them. They threw them in with the promotional stuff. And they didn't even tell anybody. They didn't announce it. They put them in with trailers. So keep that in mind. They put the short treks in with trailers if you actually do want to see them on Netflix. And I think they've removed them since because nobody's watching Star Trek Discovery or anything associated with it on Netflix. And here's where we're going to get a million people calling out of the woodwork. This is why I probably won't even read the comments on this video, because we know that CBS hires these paid chatterers, these paid Twitter marketers, these paid YouTube telemarketers is kind of what they are, to go through and comment on your stuff. And we know that happens. So just don't argue with them. Pretend they're telemarketers, because that's kind of what they are. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you want more short trek? I know I don't. And I will see you guys in Star Trek Las Vegas. Help get Midnight's Edge After Dark to Las Vegas. They're my band. I love those guys. And as always, I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!